Good evening and a warm welcome to Big Budget Business, where we highlight prolific young people making strides in their respective fields. Today, we're speaking about issues of staff motivation, morale, and high performance with consultant and branding coach, Mr. Lawrence Ntsimanyana. Mr. Ntsimanyana, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me, man. It's been a long time coming. Cheers.
And
by the way, congratulations, man.
Thank you very much.
You're most welcome.
I really appreciate it, man. Yeah. It's all thanks to the team.
Yeah.
Maybe let's start with an introduction of you, who you are, your backstory. Tell us all about it.
Oh yeah, my name is Lawrence Ntsimanyana, like you said. I'm a second born of 3 boys. Yes, I'm from Totome. Well, my dad is from Totome. My mom is from Mwaketse, from Kanye originally, but situated in a place called Samani in Mwaketse West.
All right.
Yes, so that's really maybe if to I've been to. I went to school I schooled at Joining. I schooled at Ntsimanyana Primary School. From there, I schooled at Mohali Junior Secondary School. Okay. Then I did Good Hope Senior. Then I did JUC, studied environmental law and occupational health and safety. Then I did a certificate in entrepreneurship with BAC, and also still taking some other online courses here and there. So currently I'm studying corporate finance.
Oh, great. So I see that it's important for one to continue developing themselves. You believe in that?
Yeah, it's very, very important, bro, because if, education is one of the keys to Julius Malema, the leader of EFF, once said we need to encourage our young people to be more educated because we need people who can bring up the conversation when you talk on issues relating to whichever industry. We need people who can bring the light, but it's that we don't want Kanzahori. I hope you always see this thing on social media. Now they're talking about current affairs.
Yes.
When our was okay.
Exactly.
You need to be part of the conversation and understand what's going on, and also bring up your contribution. That's where education comes in, not just for employability, but for you to be developed and always have something that you can be proud of. Say, I went to school, I'm a doctor by profession, nurse by profession, or a venture capitalist by profession, which is very, very important. We need to encourage our young people to go to school. Yeah, they might not be employed tomorrow, but they still need to go to school.
Oh, thanks. I like that. It's important that you mention that education helps you to become an authority in your field. When you start discussing issues at high level, Luana, you are able to contribute because this is something that you're very knowledgeable about, something that you're very well informed about. So let's try our best to keep ourselves educated within whatever fields that we choose to be.
Yeah, it's very important, bro. I mean, look, right now we're having a lot of things happening, be it in the political field. When just because you are affiliated to a certain party, you defend them because of the affiliation. You are not aware of what's happening on the ground, and you can't even criticize your party because really so it's very, very important to be educated.
For a more open mind also.
More open mind, yeah.
That's great. Now let's get into you as an entrepreneur. Where do you think this love for business and whatever you're involved in start, and how did you get to where you are now?
I always think for everyone who is an entrepreneur right now, like me, I always think, there have been always an element of entrepreneurship in you from young age, from school.
Okay.
All the guys, you always hear stories of, I sold sweets at school, I sold biscuits. I've been part of those things also, where, you have to try to make something for yourself, more especially money. Well, go school, you need to buy the sweets and biscuits. And I remember I sold those things, and a friend of mine had a machine, a clipper. So we had a small, our Ntsimanyana nomadic barber.
Wow.
Yes, we charged. I think that was things nowadays are so expensive. I think we were charging around $5.
Wow.
It was a lot of money. You understand?
That's great.
So yeah, then really when I was doing my Form 5, yes, I think, when I was doing my Form 5, I always saw the guys, more especially by that time I was exposed to the guys who were into tendering, tender entrepreneurship, the tenderpreneurship. So I was exposed to quite a lot of guys who were into tender. So they always inspire me. I will always tell my guys, man, when we finish school here, I need to start a construction company. I even registered the company when I finished Form 5. It's called Law Boy Investments, even though I have never used it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so but I registered the company because the passion was too much.
Yes.
Yeah, so in 2015 or 14, I think, I met a certain man. We met through I think it was an expo at the Super Hall.
Okay.
Then he was running a program who was teaching entrepreneurs how can you guys turn your ideas into running businesses. He was teaching us about the art of marketing, the art of branding, really the underlying principles of starting a business.
Okay.
So I paid. I attended the training.
Yes.
That's where now I learned. Then after the training, he said to me, look, man, I need, I think, stick around me. Let's see what we can do, because I see you've got it in you. So because one thing about me, man, I'm a go-getter. It doesn't matter.
I know that.
I'm a go-getter. You understand? So I do my. There is a song by Nasty C, All In, featuring Tia. He said, "I'm going to do my thing regardless of what, even if it's me against the world." So that's how I live. I do my own thing. So from there, I attended the classes. We did it. Then from there, now I had a clear light of, okay, now this is entrepreneurship. Okay. In 2016, on the 20th of May.
Wow.
Not really. The same year in 2015, I think we registered LBN Group.
Yes.
Then we engaged a graphic designer to design that logo, the gold and black logo. Then in February of that year, because I was so passionate about how can we develop people. Yes. There wasn't much happening in terms of eventing, personal development eventing. Then on the 20th of May, we hosted my first event through the LBN Group. It was tagged the success code, Unleash Your Passion. So that's where now it started. Now I started to realize, oh, okay, no, really this thing can work. And then we went till where we are today.
That's great.
Yes.
And definitely, because in the event space, it's actually where you and I interacted a lot.
Yes, so we interacted in the event space. Yeah.
No, that's wonderful. And something that I picked up there is you said you had a passion for developing people.
Yeah.
And also you said you went for a training.
Yes.
Where somebody said, I can help you entrepreneurs turn your visions into reality. Because sometimes we might have that theoretical knowledge with respect to business and the like, but we might need further training in terms of how to implement and bring into fruition whatever ideas we have. So some of these trainings are indeed valuable.
Yeah, because there are there are guys who have been there. They know what to do, they know what not to do. Even some people, they're doing that for their for different motives. But there are guys out there who still want to develop people.
Yes.
Then I think also that the motive behind why you want to develop people matters. So there are guys there who wants to develop people, really who wants to develop people who have been there. They know what to do and what not to do. So those are kind of people that every now and then you need to stick around them and see how they do things and also benchmark. Because I stayed with that guy for a year and a half. Trying to understand the ecosystem of running a business.
Yes.
How do you run a business? Okay, how do you talk to clients? How do you talk to, and also learn the etiquette of talking to people from all different walks of life and from different levels.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes. That's great. I like that, because it teaches you holistically what you'll be dealing with in terms of business. And, they say a wise man learns from the mistakes of others,
that's
not
very
his
true.
own. So you can save yourself a lot of trouble when you go for such trainings and also get mentorship. Right. Okay, so talk to us about LBN Group. What are the businesses? What are its services?
Okay, so we've got 3 businesses under LBN Group for now, and I believe by the end of the year we'll have 6 businesses, because the idea is to, from now going forward, the idea is to launch or have a business running in every 2 months. We're introducing a new business So that's the whole idea. So we're trying and hope, believe we'll be able to achieve that.
Anything is possible.
Anything is possible, bro. And I believe so. So we've got a consultancy firm under the LBN Group, still trading as LBN Group. We haven't really, we don't have a trending name so far. It's optimal based on or provide business consulting, organizational development. We've got a program also called SMME development. The SMME development program is a program where we teach you the underlying principles of how to start a business. Now we go through the steps, the art of branding, the art of marketing.
Wonderful.
Yeah. Then we've got the research and data management. We've got the new service that we're introducing this April is called the Young CEOs Dialogue. The Young CEOs Dialogue is just a networking platform for young leaders, for young entrepreneurs, for people that have started something, and indeed we see where they have built something, they have something tangible that they have built. Then we call in experts and the top CEOs in the country to come and train or teach how can they improve and be where they are. And we've got a corporate conferencing, we've got the marketing, the marketing branding symposium. We've got an event also coming on, organizational development conference. So that's the consultancy firm. Then we've got an accounting firm, which LBN Group owns 50% stake of that accounting firm. It's called the Lintel Office Tale. It's an accounting firm that comes with it is an accounting firm that has an accounting software.
Oh, great.
Yeah, so we in the space is about QuickBooks, So the Lintel Office Tale is mainly accounting, and we also, if you want to digitize your accounting, then move away from these other things, because nowadays things are moving.
That's true.
Yes. So we are your go-to people, Lintel Office Tale and accounting software. Then we've got the brand Lawrence Ntsimanyana. The brand still under LBN Group of companies. Yes, the LBN Lawrence Ntsimanyana is a speaker, corporate MC, and also a branding coach. And still under Lawrence Ntsimanyana, we've got a program called High Performance Mentorship Program that we run in this March, April, that has around 12 young people that have registered for the mentorship program. It's mainly free. We're not charging people for mentorship, because I believe, someone gave me a chance to learn from, and some other people that they continue to give me a chance. So why don't I just give somebody a chance to come and sit under me and train them and teach them and show them the way, and we'll take it from there.
Wonderful. We had a guest on our show recently who said, when I have a candle and I help you to light your candle, I lose nothing from doing that, you see. So it's important for us to pass on whatever skills or whatever knowledge we have to others too, and share it.
I always say to guys who I believe they have made it, or they have something that they can offer to our youth, because believe it or not, Big Budget, somebody gave you a chance to be where you are today.
Absolutely.
And somebody gave me a chance to be where I am today. And there are young people who knock on our doors every day. They want you, they want me. We better give them a chance. Yes, we have to be selective or selective of who you give a chance to, but we have to do it. We have a country. We have a country to build, bro. We have a continent to build. Oh, yes. So we will build the country and build the continent by building the youth. Yes. That comes under and after us. Absolutely. And by building those guys, we are also helping ourselves, because when now you reach your 50, your 40, your 60, when you look back, you see, okay, but I see this other guy is called Leo or Leon, you know. We once met in 2021. Look where he is now.
Wow.
And he's making strides. And also not being jealous of the guys that we build, not being jealous of the guys that we mentor. I have a problem. There is a thin line between mentorship and submission. As big budget as Lawrence, we need to know because this guy is coming to learn from me. He's not submitting to me. He's not
at all.
I'm not a father figure to him. I'm just here to guide him. And we need to have that and remove the jealousy side of things.
Yes.
Because I've seen
common.
guys. Yes, it's common. I've seen it. Guys who are mentoring people and they become jealous of their mentees. And we have seen it. It's everywhere, be it in the music industry.
It's a reality, and I like that you're touching on that issue.
And be it in the music industry, is not only in the music industry.
Yes.
What causes beefs between entrepreneurs, between whoever?
Yes.
We might smile.
You're passionate about this issue.
Yeah, we really need to break that. Not really.
Very true.
So it breaks my heart when I see someone being jealous of their mentees.
I'll give you a slight example. You know, big budget. If, for instance, now there's a good song that I've released, and it's playing on radio, you'll find it sometimes very difficult for other people to want to now collaborate with you.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you know, it's all just about collaboration.
Yeah.
We are all out here. We're not competing. There's so much out there for each and every one of us. And those people who are guiding others, there's no need for them to get somewhat jealous of those that they're actually helping.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I was looking at but there's guys that are not mentees.
Okay.
Like you say about the song. But I was looking at a guy. He's called Lekau, the guy who is the founder of the drip. Okay. I don't know, the drip sneaker.
Oh, yes, the drip sneaker.
Then he had a meeting yesterday with Batu with Theo Baloy.
Yes.
You know, and those guys, they are competitors.
You see.
Yeah, but they still can sit and talk. How can we build entrepreneurship ecosystem?
Wow.
How can we build our country? How can we build our youth? Look,
5 hours away in Joburg, they are doing that. Competitors seeing how they can collaborate.
Yes.
But it's very rare to find that here in Gaps.
And that's really what we need. We need to see that in our entrepreneurs, the so-called entrepreneurs, we need to remove our ego and pride. I was saying to a couple of guys when we had a speaking engagement. I told them, remove your ego. You might have degree, diploma, or PhD or masters, but remove your ego along the way.
Yes.
Remove your ego. Let's focus on the work.
Human.
The reason why our countries are not going forward is because we let our egos lead us.
We could have a whole conversation about this, you know, and I think it's important for us to bring you back so that we talk about how, you know, issues such as ego and our personal knowledge of ourselves and things like that can affect the growth of an economy just because of two people not being able to see eye to eye. We'll definitely get into that because I see you're passionate about it.
Yeah, man.
All right, but not to cut you short, but I wanted you to talk to something that you mentioned. You said high performance. You have the high performance mentorship. That's currently going on. Tell us more about this. Why is it important for us to have this high performance culture in our businesses and as individuals?
Or is it within the organization? Because high performance or staff motivation or productivity, you know, is a key to success of every organization or business. And seeing the employees together with the manager, together with the leader, putting in necessary effort to see the business going forward. It is very, very important, and we need to see in every organization. So I believe there are few ways that we can unlock high performance or staff motivation or productivity in the workplace. These are simple things that we almost interact with or we talk about, we touch every now and then. And the first thing is we need to unlock communication within the organization.
Okay.
We need. I watched a clip a couple of months ago. Actually, it's a TED talk by a guy called Chris White. is a 2019 TED Talk by a guy called Chris White. He said, one day I walked in a company, and when I walked in that company, I met with a certain lady, and this certain lady was in a managerial position. And I asked her, what do you think of this and that? And the lady said, what? But I have never been asked this in any organization that I have worked at.
But she was in a managerial role.
But she was in a managerial role.
Sure.
And he continued and said, what's your opinion on this and that? He said, She said, I'm so surprised because there isn't freedom, or I can't communicate freely within the organization.
So therefore you can't perform better.
Yes, so we need really to unlock communication within the organization. We need to have each other's opinion, what they think, where can we grow. We need to have a unlock the communication within the organizations, because even when I'm not happy and I'm not happy or you are not happy, you need to come to me and say, Lawrence, look, or Big Budget, look, this is what happened, or this is what transpired between me and you, and then we settle things. There are so many, going back to the issue of egos, there are so many egos within organizations, because there isn't that room for communication between them. There isn't productivity within the organization. Staff motivation. There was a research, I think, in this was in 2016.
Okay.
2016. Is it 2016 or 2015? Between them, it said 70% of employees, they are not productivity within the organization or within the company. Most of them, when they come in, when they knock on at 8 o'clock, the first thing they do when they get there, they go through social media, YouTube. They want to check what Casper said about against AKA, what AKA said, who insulted who, and so there are a lot of things going on, because there isn't enough. Even the relationship goes hand in hand between the manager or the managers, or within the leaders and the employees, going hand in hand with productivity. There needs to be a clear relationship or good relationship between employees and the manager. So the third thing is we need to create a culture of trust. We need to value people. We need to. Have you ever been in a position where someone trusts you so much, and whenever they task you to do something, you do it with your might, because you don't want to break their trust in you. You don't want to break their trust in relationship. So we need to have that. We need to create a culture of trust within our organizations. And also, one of the things that we need to do, we need to value our employees, because those are our assets, man. Believe it or not, the reason why you're having that money coming in every day or coming in every month is because of these guys, because they put in the work. Remove them from that place, or remove them from the organization. There won't be enough, or there won't be enough coming in, because there won't be enough manpower. The reason why you're having them there is for them to make money for you, believe it or not.
Yeah. So value
them and see them as assets.
Of course.
And you also need to appreciate them. Give them certificate of appreciate them. Give them certificate of appreciation. Every now and then, just throw them a little picnic. You say, you know, guys, I want to say thank you, because those little things they communicate. You know, they always say in a relationship, the little things matter, bro. And those things they do really matter. You will never know what those things they will do to a person, because mind so we need to really do better in that line.
So I think the things we picked up from there in terms of getting ourselves to perform much better and our workers to perform much better. Communication, let's improve on that.
Unlock communication within the organization. You need to also create a culture of trust.
Yes.
Value your employees. Yes, and I think to add on to the times that we are at now, I met a certain gentleman a couple of years ago, I think in 3 years back, and he said, you know, Lawrence, there is something that I created in my organization. I don't want to say the name of the guy and the organization. He said, you know, I created something from Monday to Thursday. My employees, they work for me.
Wow.
But on Friday, I want them to work on their dreams.
Wow.
I paused. I look at this guy. I said, what? So on Friday, you want these guys to work on their dreams. You're developing them in that line. And then COVID-19 has shown us that indeed you can't just have one stream of income.
Very true.
You might have work today, tomorrow it might not be there. So what you need to do, you need to have streams of income. Multiple streams of income. So he said, I want them to work on their dreams. What is it that exactly they want to do, each individual? And they report back to me. And I'm going to help them each and every step to achieve that. But they are still my employees. I'm not chasing them away. But they are still my employees.
We need such
and
leaders.
we need such leaders. And what I did in my organization, I said, okay, I'm going to copy that. And I took that and I brought it to my organization. I said, okay, let's see, from Monday to Thursday, you're working for me. But on Friday, I want you to work on your dream and report back to me. What is it that exactly that you want to do?
And you're supporting them.
And I'm supporting. If it need be, I can also even put money in there or invest in those companies. Because these guys, I now start viewing them as my family, as my people, as my friends who have ideas and that I value them.
Yes.
And if need be for me to put money there, I put money there.
Oh, that's great. That's great. Now tell us about anything that you do outside of LBN Group, anything beyond entrepreneurship. Do you do anything in society, community?
Yeah, currently I don't have anything that I do in terms of community development or society development, but I'm currently working very hard because I really want to be involved in community. And there are a couple of guys that have approached for us to work together in doing that. So I'm working very hard to register and also build a Lawrence Ntsimanyana Foundation so that we can start developing people. Because I'm really passionate about people that are at villages because we have neglected them. And we want to go and develop them because I believe our next millionaire might be sitting somewhere in CKGR or in New Gadi, gonna go at 6. You will never know, or the next richest person in this country. So we need to reach out to those people and encourage them and develop them.
Wow. That's wonderful. So I think the last thing would be, how can we reach you for the services that LBN Group offers, and mentorship if you're available for that?
Oh yeah, I'm available for mentorship. Like I said, I'm giving people a chance to learn from me, but I choose who to give that chance to, because I need to understand clearly where you want to go and where you want to be.
So, yeah.
Yes. So for mentorship, for anything that you want me to advise you on, you can email mentorship@lawrencentsimanyana.com. mentorship@lawrencentsimanyana.com, or just WhatsApp 73658533. 73658533. That's where you can reach me.
Oh, okay. And then maybe on your socials?
My socials, all social media platforms, I'm Lawrence Ntsimanyana. YouTube, LinkedIn, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook.
Standard.
Just go and like my page, Lawrence Ntsimanyana. I've got great content there on high performance, on customer service, on branding. So just go and like the page and be on the lookout. So we've got some great news that are coming in. So we've got a partnership with a Ghana-based company.
Oh, great. Great.
In September, 22nd of September to the whole week from the 22nd of September. They're hosting an Africa Entrepreneurship Conference in South Africa, in Johannesburg. So the conference, if anyone wants to be part of that conference, what's happening at the conference there, you will get training. Then after great training, you will get to pitch. And also you will network with other entrepreneurs from East Africa, West Africa, South Africa, and North Africa, So if you also want to be part of that, and the good part about this, Mr. Big Budget, imagine your flight being paid off, your accommodation being paid off by a certain corporate company based in Johannesburg. And
for you to actually
get skills to better your skills and meet people with money and meet other entrepreneurs from other other countries.
Great opportunity,
Yeah, so
I'm sure.
the same opportunity, you can also hit me up at those contacts.
Oh, wonderful. So I'm
Yes.
sure we can get in contact with Mr. Ntsimanyana for more information about the offer, the things that he has to offer. So Ntsimanyana, let me thank you very much for your time. It's been a wonderful show, and we were very happy to have you here.
Thank you very much, bro. Thanks.
It's
I
been
really
a pleasure.
appreciate it.
All right.
Cheers.
Right, so today's 2-minute tip. In thinking about how to motivate our employees and our small businesses, we can use a framework called Maslow's hierarchy of needs. Now, this is basically a pyramid, and at the base of this pyramid, we have physiological needs. Are we meeting our employees' needs in terms of things such as food, clothing, and shelter with what we pay them? Number 2, safety and security needs. The working environment that our workers are in, let's ensure that it's safe and that they feel secure in them. Number 3, belongingness. If we are putting our workers in teams, do they feel that they belong to those teams and belong to the organization as a whole? Then after that, there are esteem needs. Esteem needs basically relate to aspects such as respect. Do we respect each other within the organization as leaders relating to employees, and as employees relating within each other? Do they respect each other? Lastly, self-actualization. Let's give our employees opportunities to do and be more than they already are. So in trying to motivate our employees, let's consider that framework, Maslow's hierarchy of needs. It's been a wonderful show. Thank you so much for your time. We look forward to so many more. From me, Big Budget, and the team, it's good night and God bless. And never forget that you were born for so much more.